Hey guys, it's Eric at SideQuest Comics, and I have some more pickups for you today. And this one actually was about a week ago at my local comic store at Jay's Comics. They had a Black Friday sale. It ran through the Friday through, I believe it was just a Sunday. And as a little loyal member, I signed up to get pull list. I got early access. A lot of the people that had pull list got to partake in the sales on Wednesday a little bit early. Now the sales that Jay had a little bit different from last year. They changed some stuff up, like sets were 50% off, and the comics in general, like the backstock and wall books and stuff like that, depending on the color of the price tag on them, there were anywhere from like 10% to I think 50% actually, I think. And they had omnis on sale, they had figures on sale, all that kind of stuff. And me, I love going through the back issues and digging to see what I can find. Now I know they had a bunch of runs already there that I kind of wanted to get a couple issues and work towards filling some of the runs I have. Like I ended up picking up some Ghost Riders and some Novas that I actually am going to show you guys in another video that I pulled them aside to save for. I had another idea for something, but I wanted to show you majority of what I got. Now I did they had supplies on sale too. So I bought a box and I got one for free. Kind of a no-brainer, right? And then of course bags and boards, you always use those were on sale. Any little bit helps with those, especially since I like to dollar dive and get the discount stuff. But I wanted to show you just a chunk of what I got. I mean, let me pull them out of the box here and I'll kind of show you. So I got a good sized chunk of stuff to show you guys. So let me pull them out of the box because it makes it a little bit easier. Okay, what we're going to start with, guys, is yes, if you can believe it, I actually got some DC in this too. But I want to say before we get into this, if you haven't done it yet, please go hit that little like button, subscribe. I really appreciate the subscribe, and please comment what you think about the pickups I got. So without further ado, let's dive into this stack, guys. Okay, so yes, I said I got a little bit of everything. I actually found here, I'll show you my first ones that I got. I found a nice run of Aquaman. I found 1 through 4 of volume 7. This came out 2011. And this is, Jeff Johns was the writer. So found number 1, number 2, which this was the first Trench King appearance. I think a couple of these issues were minor keys. So then we have number 3 and a number 4. So I actually needed this for this volume. I had a bunch of later runs like in the 20s and 30s. So I was very excited to get this. And extend that out. And then I also found from volume 5 from 95, the year 1 Aquaman annual number 1. Kind of excited to get that. There was that one. So I got some DC, guys, some Aquaman. Like I said many times, it's back there. I like Aquaman for some reason. Okay, next up, I have some more DC. I actually really am proud of myself that I'm starting to get DC and trying to expand out the collection. So this was one I've been eyeballing this run that they have there for a little bit. I found a lot of this run in dollar bins, and this is the 1985 Crisis on Infinite Earths 12-issue series. I got a couple of them. This is by Marv Wolfman, and of course, none other than George Perez. So I got number 3. I found number 4. I found number 5. I found number 7, which is a major key. This was the death of Supergirl. And, this was one of the higher end books in this run. And with the sales, I think I got this for half price, guys. You know, it's a mid-grade, but still half price. I think I only need like 2 or 3 more for this run. Let's see, I found number 9. There's a lot going on in that. It's all the bad guys, which is fun to go through and name how many you can. I found number 10 with Spectre on the front. That's kind of cool. And number 11. So I think I just need 8. It's with Flash, Death of Flash, I think. And number 12, I think, is all I need. The rest of them I found in dollar bins, which is kind of cool. Then continuing with DC, I have from 1972, Volume 1 of The Demon. This is Jack Kirby goodness here. I would have got number 1 if they had it. But with the sales, I'm like, well, they got number 2. They had some other ones, but I'm like, you know what? I might just get this because I had a big, as you saw, I had a big stack already. So I figure I'll get one and just, you know, eventually I'll get number 1. So, yep, Jack Kirby, 1972 Demon. And then sticking with the King, Jack Kirby, I got some Commandy, Last Boy on Earth. This is number 9, 1973 to 74. So I got a couple of these. I got the lower ends, the price wise. These were, you know, with the discount and stuff, not bad. And these are, let's see, I think these are like fine. This is a fine condition. Found number 14. Also, this is very fine. So these low numbers, I kind of want to get in nicer copies. And number 17, tied up by some mutants or something there. And then one of my last videos, I mentioned that I found a bunch of this title in the dollar bins, but it's the current run of World's Finest. It's Superman World's Finest. I missed a lot of these when they were new on the shelves. This is like out right now. I think they're on 21. I think just came out this week. So it's number 14. I found number 15. There we go. I found number 19 with cool Riddler on the cover. But yeah, there's 21, and I don't know how many I missed. I think I'm missing about half of this run. So I got about 10 or 11, I think. So I'm getting there. And then this next one from DC, it's a one-shot, DC versus Vampires Killers. Now, there was only 3 covers of this, and this is the B variant cover. This is, let's see, who is this by? This is by Brett Booth and Jonathan Glapfon. Probably saying Jonathan's last name wrong, but as you can see, there's a reason why I got this. This is a nod to a famous McFarlane Batman cover. So, of course, I kind of wanted to get this. It's probably might be the closest I get to that McFarlane. But still, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's Batman as a vampire. It's kind of neat. I think the A cover had Harley Quinn on it. And then to round off my DC pickups that I got, I mentioned they had sets. All their sets were half off. I've been eyeballing this one for a couple months because it's a full set of all 15 issues of Justice League 3000. It's part of the New 52. This came out 2013 and ran to 2015. But yeah, for half price, I got all 15 issues. So number 1, number 2, number 3. I don't think there's any key story elements in this run, but I like these alternative type storylines. Number 5, you know, just like in the future, it kind of reminds me of Marvel's 2099 series they had in the early 90s. Number 6, number 7. I mean, it's all your classic heroes: Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Flash. Number 8, Green Lantern's in there. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm curious to read this to see if these are like descendants of the original heroes or what. Number 12. There's number 13. Number 14. And number 15 with the Demon on there fighting Wonder Woman. So, yeah, for half price, you can't go wrong. Okay, now we're going to get to the Marvel stuff that I got. So, I found this in one of their discount bins they had by the register. It's Alpha Flight number 53. I already have a copy of this. Originally, I bought this newsstand on to get another copy. I've been wanting to get another one. This is one of those books I think when I see it, I kind of want to get it and have more than one copy. Now, this one's a very good fine shape, so it's probably a little bit better than my original that I have that I read over and over and over again. But the main reason I wanted to get this is from 1987. This is the first published cover that Jim Lee did for Marvel. So that was a big reason why I wanted to get this. Eventually, maybe if he's at a con that that I'm at too, I can bring this with and get it signed. It's one of those things I started doing is getting artists to sign their like first published work, or at least close to it, what I had in my collection type of thing. Like I got Frank Miller this past summer to sign it was a John Carter from Mars, his first published work for that. I wanted to be different. Usually people do their big books, like with him, it's, Batman type stuff. Even Rom, I think he gets signed a lot. But yeah, it's Alpha Flight number 53, Jim Lee's first published cover artwork. And then here is a completed quest. So I got number 40 of Wolverine. This is volume 3 from 2006. This is the key. It's a key book, first appearance of Itsu. Now, why this is so important to me is this is the last issue I needed for this run. So now, volume 3 of Wolverine, one of my original quests when I first got back into comics, is done. No more. Now, all I have left actually is the volume after this, volume 4. I think I need 6 issues for that one to complete. And then, my big quest of completing all Wolverine's volumes will be done. Then what do? I don't know. One shots, mini series, who knows? We'll see. I'm sure there's plenty out there with Wolverine in it, just like Spider-Man. He's in every book. So, and then I got volume 3 annual from 2007. I did not have number 1. I have number 2 annual for this volume. So I snagged this up when I saw it. I was like, oh, cool. I didn't know I was missing it until I saw it. So one of those things I was going through just to see if there's anything that jumped out at me. And then I have another quest that I completed. This one, a little bit minor. I was picking these up here and there because they weren't super expensive. I think they were like $2 a piece in the bins. But this is volume 1 of Wolverine and the X-Men 2013-2014 run. This was a 40-issue run, and this finishes off the run for me. So I needed like 10 issues. So I got 31 to 40 to finish it off. Here's number 31. And then 32. Show you guys all the covers. I got 33. Kind of cool. 34. 35. Trying to show these to you guys without too much of a glare. Got number 36 and 37. And we'll zoom up a little bit so you can see some of the action. There's a lot of action going on. Number 38, a Wolverine busting through here. The Shield logo. I like that. Number 39, he's fighting some Sentinels. And number 40, last issue in the run. It looks like they're leaving the school. All right. And then I've been wanting to extend this series. It's one of the early series I got from 1986. And I got 16 through 20 of Transformers. Eventually, I am going to have to think about replacing some of my early ones that I got from when I was a kid because I read them so much. They're really, really, they're probably like a good condition. Staples are probably barely holding on type of thing. But I got number 16, number 17, number 18, 19, and number 20 of Transformers by Marvel from 86. I think I got a ways to go on this. I think it ran 70, 80. It went quite a ways yet. So, but I got a straight run now up to 20. I kind of wanted to just get a couple. I wanted to get some of the old G.I. Joes also from back then because I only have a handful. Nothing significant in runs. Okay, guys, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. I got some bigger books that I've been looking at for a while. I'm actually surprised nobody snatched these up. I think being a club member, whatever you want to call it, and having early access on Wednesday helped me grab some of these books. And like I said, with the sale, I was kind of like, it was hard to say no to them since I've been kind of drooling over them for a while. But one of the first ones I got, and I want to get the issue right before this one, but I got number 11 of Fear, or Adventures into Fear, with the Man-Thing. Now, this book is the first appearance of the Nexus and the first appearance of Jennifer Kale. This came out in 1972. So this is very, very, very early Man-Thing. Like I said, I want to get the one right before this, but this one's been staring at me for a long time at the store, and I finally just pulled that trigger. Most of these, I think, were I just pulled the trigger on. Next up, I got Marvel Spotlight, number 15. It's Spotlight on Son of Satan. This isn't his first appearance. I think it's number 13 is his first appearance. But I wanted to get this one. It's 1974. It's early Son of Satan. Classic art by, let's see, this is Gil Kane that did the cover of this one. And then I got a couple of Marvel Spotlights. So the next one I got was number 11. This is early Ghost Rider. You know, I like my Ghost Rider, so I've been trying to track these ones down. This is 73, and this is Rich Brockler. Can't read my own writing for my little cheat sheets. But yeah, it's early Ghost Rider. And then I was digging, and this one was a surprise to me to find. It's Marvel Spotlight number 3, starring Werewolf by Night. Now, this is Werewolf by Night's, what is this? His second appearance. This art's by Mike Plug in 1971, and it looks like we got like a Bride of Frankenstein going on there. So yeah, this is his second appearance. I need to track down number 2 of Marvel Spotlight. That's his first appearance. Ghost Rider still on that the Grail scale of mine. And then since I got that one, they've had this one in the store. Another one I'm surprised nobody jumped on. It is lower grade. It's very good find, but it's Werewolf by Night number 1. So this is his first solo series. Kind of had to get it. It's a number 1. I can upgrade it later, I think. But this is Jerry Conway and Mike Plug artwork. Mike Plug did a lot of those monster books back in the 70s there. And this came out in 1972. So, yeah, next on my list is that Tomb of Dracula I want to get. I still want to get number 1 of Frankenstein Monster. All those 70s monsters. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with getting this one. I love this trade dress they have in this, and Mike Plug's art is awesome. I loved how he did the monsters back then in the 70s. So yeah, that was actually all my pickups from the Black Friday. Well, all right, guys, that was my pickups from the Black Friday from my local comic store, Jay's Comics. I just wanted to show you some of them. Some of them I put aside because I wanted to make some different videos. I mentioned I got some Ghost Riders and I got some Nova. But yeah, I wanted to do something with run fillers or something, but keep your eye open. I'll show those off. I know some of you guys are interested in keeping track of me chasing down and questing those Ghost Riders, but let me know what you guys think. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, a like, a follow, subscribe, all those, smash the buttons, and comment down below what ones were your favorite pickups that I got from the Black Friday sale. They do this every year, so I like to take part of it. Coming up, they usually do something big for New Year's Eve. I actually just found out today that they're going to put out like a ton of dollar boxes, so I'll be in heaven going through those. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the DC pickups that I got, or you know, do you think I did pretty good getting a DC set? I mean, is this a good series? I have no clue. I bought it just on a whim. You know, it was half price, so you know, always picking up my Marvel. You know, I'm super happy finishing off Wolverine. You know, both these series, and yeah, I mean, do you guys pick up old stuff like this from back in the day when you were a kid? You know, like they were so cheap, I kind of couldn't resist. Not in the best of shape, but they're okay. They're readers. And then, of course, the big books for me at the Black Sale. Is the Marvel Spotlight, you know, some Ghost Rider, and of course Werewolf by Night. I think was the winner with the Black Friday sale. Let me know down below, you guys, and hey, make sure you head over to Instagram if you haven't done that either, and check me out over there. Give me a follow. I like posting little videos of what's new and Friday First and stuff like that. You know, I appreciate you guys following me over there. And but that's all I got for you guys today. So hopefully you guys found some good deals in Black Friday. Let me know if you found anything. And hey, until next time, when you're out there scouring for those Black Friday sales on comic books and just getting ready for Christmas, I guess you want to say, happy questing, and we'll talk to you next time, guys.